blacked out on the porch, making too much noise. Up all last night, baby, up all last night. Party all night long, there is nothing wrong, baby, it's alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Took a look at myself for a minute, I've been too much trying to stop, to rethink it. Bad vibes are coming like waves, I had to decide why I wanna break down. For a minute, it's okay to take a second just to let them.
You learn about being an architecture student. Architecture is the simplest major that you can choose. In architecture school, there is more focus on critique rather than traditional tests. And a lot of people, critiques can feel a lot more personal. A professor is judging you based on your abilities. In architecture, you'll be able to learn about history, theories, math, literature for architecture, laws, graphics, construction, economics, designs, and many more. It is very easy for students to compare themselves to one another in a very toxic way. For me, because I didn't come from an art background, during first school was really hard for me because I felt very out of place. I felt like I didn't have the art skills to keep up with everyone else. I think I realized is that everyone has different strengths, so that would be my number one piece of advice, is to focus on yourself and do not compare yourself to other people in your program. The culture within the program can get very competitive in a very toxic way. You want to make sure that you don't let yourself get too lost in that. Make good friends that you can count on to push or encourage you, but not to feel the need to compete with you.
Drinking red wine on the weekend.
Motivation and stress all depends on how you're viewing and how you're approaching school. If you're kind of in academic validation and grind mindset of school, you're going to burn out. So I don't think that you really have to be approaching school because you want to do it. You really have to be invested in what you're learning, because otherwise, when things get hard, even if you seek things out, it's going to fear you at the end. Really making sure that you're genuinely invested in what you're doing in school is the best way to not burn out, and the best way to stay motivated. How do you see yourself after 10 years? I think I see myself to still continue what I love and hopefully becoming an architect equipped with a strong desire to make a positive impact on the community and a strong passion for design. An architect that imagines a time when their abilities will be used to advance the society. An architect that hopes to not only land a respectable job, company or firm, but also have a significant impact on the built environment by focusing on the social and environmental responsibility, all while keeping a close eye on the new trends and sustainable practices.